Hi guys, I am sitting in my backyard alone in the quiet, thank God. Um, I just wanted to stop in and say hi. I haven't talked to you guys in quite a few weeks. I'm in my kiddie pool from the Christmas tree shop that my friend purchased for me. Um, and I'm loving it. I don't even have it filled that much, and I'm sitting in it in the backyard in the quiet. Today has been a doozy, and I have been running around since early this morning, and I have finally gotten home after all the days work that has occurred, and Isaiah's off with some friends currently playing basketball at one of the local courts, and I'm taking a deep breath. So I'm here, I'm quiet, I'm alone, I'm watching my favorite thing in the whole wide world, which I've been doing a lot. I've actually spent most of my afternoons out here when I get to be home in my yard. The only thing that I'm finding difficult is that we actually bought it's called a single family home, but it's attached because prior to us purchasing this house was one big huge house, and two different sets of flippers came in and they subdivided the entire house and the property, and it's considered a single family, but it's attached by one wall, which is odd to think about, but there is only one adjoining wall that we share, where they closed it off, and it is in our living room. So our walls are attached to theirs. Anyhow, the yard was also subdivided, and we don't have up a privacy fence just as of yet. And these people put their dog outside, and they never take the dog in. It's quite a big dog. It's on a really long runner, and I would like to be able to take my own dog out in my yard, but until we get up a privacy fence, it's become quite difficult to try to bring the dog out with me and have her relax outside with me. So we are working on trying to get up that privacy fence, hopefully by midsummer, so that we can enjoy our own privacy in our own yard that we've made. Well, I've made. I will take the credit for that because I have worked so hard on this yard to get it the way that I want it. And the boys have definitely helped, but I finally have it the way I want it, except for we got to get up that privacy fence so that we can all be out here, even the pet, and we won't be having to have dual fighting with the two dogs. It was quite comical earlier. I was trying to juggle my dog to get her off of the deck, to bring her down into the yard, to kind of put her in a blind spot so that she wouldn't see the dog in the other yard. But there was just no way. The dogs started attacking each other, and I had to throw Candy back in the house. She is, as you know, just a little peanut, and this dog is a huge black dog. He is on a leash, but he definitely makes it a little over our side of where this fence is behind us, so he can reach me and reach Candy by the stairs. So we are looking to do some deck work to move our stairs to the other side to put up a fence. Eventually we will sell this house if Isaiah does not want to take it over once he becomes an adult and he establishes himself in his own career, in his own his adulthood. He will have the option to take this house, make it his own, and then Richie and I are going to probably leave and go purchase something else much smaller, and just for us to actually roam around in. Hopefully it will be a drivable camper, and we will be able to relocate when we feel like it, and be free to go as we please when we get a little bit older. So that's the plan as of right now. But I am enjoying my yard quite a bit. I wish my dog was out here, but I don't want the headache of trying to juggle her and him going after each other the entire time I'm trying to have peace and quiet. I'm sitting out here. This pool actually was, oh, there's that dog. I feel bad for him, actually. I think he's okay. I did see that he does have a water bowl in a little hut over there, but they put him outside and then they never come back to get him. So it's a little like, you got to be considerate of your neighbors, but you're not. And they know we have a pet It would be nice if they said, maybe, you know, maybe we can work something out, but it is what it is. So we're just trying to figure that out right now. So this pool, like I said, was from the Christmas tree shop. It was only $24.99. It is really big. I haven't even filled it up all the way that it can be full right now, but I plan to do so in probably the next couple of weekends, when we really get to stay home all day and not juggle 105, 50 places to go a day. I'm gonna fill it up. I'm even gonna blow up my floating, and I'm gonna float in this thing with a virgin pina colada, and I'm going to be cool, calm, and collected in my backyard, whether people are here or not here. There's dogs, no dogs. I need a break. Mama needs a break. It has taken a couple of weeks to get back on here. I'm really just coming on to say hi and touch base with everyone. I am trying to get my bearings, meditate more. Since the wedding, we've had a lot going on, just in the sense of trying to get back into the swing of things. And the wedding planning took a lot of the time. The wedding was originally canceled, then rescheduled, then canceled again, then needed to be rescheduled again. That day definitely did not come without hiccups, though the most important thing happened between Richie and I. We finally got married after 10 years of waiting and anticipating dates that never occurred. And the most important thing is that it's happened. We're happy. It was a beautiful ceremony between the three of us. I'm very grateful that it finally took place, but the day definitely came with a lot of emotions, a lot of hiccups, a lot of getting ready for weeks to come. So now that that's over, and Richie's working like a dog. Isaiah's back to working quite a bit because he wanted to get back to work. My client is not well. He is not doing well at all. I've cared for him for 4 years on a weekly basis, on a daily basis during the week, and it has been very upsetting and depressing to watch his decline, and it's been tough. So I haven't really had a lot of ambition to do anything outside of just coming home and trying to take a moment to breathe. I feel very overwhelmed emotionally, very overwhelmed physically, mentally. I'm completely tapped out, and it's been tough. So I haven't really been in the best place. I've been quiet. I've been trying to meditate. I don't know if anybody else finds meditation helps them with their anxiety. I've been experiencing quite a bit of that, so I've needed to just kind of take it down a notch. And if I'm not out here by myself, then I'm in the house. I'm laying down, usually in a dark room. I've been just not feeling well. And so, when I've gotten to take a moment, I've decided to do that. And I've needed to kind of just step back for a minute. So I haven't been crafting. I haven't been going to the Dollar Tree. I haven't been doing much of anything other than working and running around and taking care of the house, and then coming home and trying to take care of me. So I hope that everybody's doing well. I do have a ton of crafts that I want to start working on again. I want to get to the Dollar Tree. I know that they have some new stuff out. When I'm laying still in the room in the dark and just trying to relax, I am, watching YouTube and watching my favorite Dollar Tree people that put up their posts and stuff of their hauls and everything like that, and seeing like what's at the stores that I'm missing. I haven't gotten anywhere for quite a while, and I want to kind of get back into my groove of the way that we do things. We haven't been going up to camp. We haven't been doing anything. There won't be much camp happening, probably much more this summer, to be honest with you. Richie's got a ton of overtime. Izzy wanted to work more hours to get back into the swing of things because he wants to slam money away. He'll be 18 in a year and a half. He'll be a junior this year in college. He wants to get prepared for his future, which we highly encourage him to do that, and we've encouraged him most of his life to be really independent and to make sure that he is always being responsible with his money and saving and all that stuff. And through the weeks of the wedding coming up and working, shorter shifts and taking time off, trying to make it up to camp and all that stuff. It was just juggling too much. We needed to step back and after the wedding, get back to the way that, we were trying to get ourselves ahead a little bit. So that's it. And I just, the world has been extremely overwhelming, as everybody is feeling, and that's been really tough to navigate emotionally with everything to do with that. It's been really difficult for me personally. There's been just so much happening. The coronavirus is still milling about, and I'm pretty over all of it. And I wish that with a snap of our fingers we could just shut it all down and end all of this, this uncertainty and this stress, added stress for all of us, because if we're adults, we're juggling a lot anyways, but with the coronavirus, then, all the things that are happening in the world with rioting and the fighting against races, and it's been really, really draining. And I just have not been in a good place because of all of it, plus juggling things, emotionally in our own personal life and all the things that we've had to catch up on around here. So I just wanted to be honest about what's happening. I definitely haven't given up on YouTube. I was thoroughly enjoying making videos every single day, if not every single day, every couple of days. I was having so much fun with that, and it was just, it was really helping me in a lot of ways, find something personal for myself to get back into, for me. And it really meant a lot to me, everybody that was subscribing and everybody that was commenting and private messaging me and stuff, in my personal, Facebook messages, to tell me that my videos were helping them, or they were looking forward to them, or they could relate to me in some way, or they were doing things that were similar to me, or the things that I was picking up at the Dollar Tree, they were going to go out and try to find. I was really enjoying those, that communication, and I was really enjoying people enjoying what I was doing. And in the last few weeks, I've definitely had to put that to the side. I want to get back to it. I have so much stuff that I want to do, and I want to post about, and I want to share with you guys. I just am trying to get on the ground again and get my feet moving in a positive and happy direction. And this week is going to be, a pretty busy week for us, as every week seems to be. But we do have a lot going on this week, and I will try to maybe video some of our adventures. I think I want to do a little bit more of that, and maybe one crafting video a week. It's a lot to put together, to be honest with you. It's a lot more than I thought it would be, to set up the camera and move things around and make sure I'm getting the right angle, and then downloading all the videos and the photos and putting it all together. It takes some time, it's consuming, and I don't have a lot of free time in my day to really put that kind of effort in the last couple of weeks. That's why I haven't been doing it. So I am going to maybe vlog a little bit more, maybe just chat with you guys, a little bit more, just to say hi and to touch base with everybody that I don't get to talk to or see on a regular basis or hear from. And I'm hoping that I'll hear back from you, and I hope that, you guys will send me some messages and some positive vibes, and that we can share some cool ideas for the summertime, what everybody's doing. We have, a lot of plans. I think I want to get out of here, to be honest with you. We had 2 vacations planned. We had our first vacation that was supposed to take place in April, that we set up in January. That got canceled because of the coronavirus. We had a second vacation that was planned for this actual week right here that we're sitting in, that we were supposed to go on, but it got canceled due to the coronavirus and the limitation of capacity in different areas and hotels and things like that. And so we were not able to go anywhere. But I am trying to plan again some type of a trip, even if it's just a weekend trip. I think that we are going to go possibly down to Virginia Beach, and we might spend the weekend down there. I am going to try to look at some hotels and things like that. I don't really think that we're going to do too much when we're down there, other than maybe just go on the beach, take a break, take a ride. It's only 10 hours from where we live. That is not a bad ride to me. I have driven to Florida. I have driven to North Carolina, Tennessee. I've done all those trips straight through. We've been to Pennsylvania a bunch of times. That's like a 7 to 9 hour drive, depending on which part you're going to. We've been to Virginia. We've been so many places, and we've driven most of those places, and I'm definitely a road trip girl. I have been my whole life. If you know me, you know I don't fly, so flying is not a part of my travel, you know, how I get there. I drive for the most part. Other than that, we take Amtrak when I don't feel like driving, and I kick back, relax, take naps, read a book, watch my phone, watch people, talk to people, communicate with people, and within 24 hours, we're in Florida. We've taken Amtrak 3 times. It's cost efficient for a family of 3 to 4, and for us anyways, and we enjoy it. But driving is definitely always the best way to go financially. You can definitely do a trip for a really, really small budget. If you're not planning on bringing a ton of spending money, maybe a food budget, you know, pay for your hotel or rent a car, maybe $1,500 can get you a nice 3 to 4 days away. And driving gas, and we usually take the no toll route, which is definitely a cost saver, and it might take maybe an extra hour or 2 depending on how you go. So it works out for us quite well. And so we're definitely going to try to get to Virginia Beach before the end of the summer, which will be nice. I'm hoping that that works out. We have some planning to do for that, and maybe someday we will actually live in Virginia. I'm hoping, and maybe someday, if it's not Virginia, maybe we'll live in Georgia. But I'm feeling like, you know, these last 5 years I really need a change, and eventually, sorry, bugs, eventually we will explore the world like we've always intended on doing. So that's it for today. I just wanted to say hi, touch base with you guys, say hi to everybody. Please comment back to me, say hi to me, tell me how everybody's doing, what their summer plans are, give me some ideas. Short road trips, long road trips, where's everybody going, what are you doing? I know we still have to be careful because of the coronavirus. I know that there's still a lot of restrictions, and there's a lot of other scary things in the world that we have to navigate, but hopefully we can still live our life, and we can still be happy, and we can do the best that we can to get through this with a positive, happy attitude. And if we're not in a good place, then take time for yourself and take a deep breath and take back, you know, your life in some way. I feel like all of our lives have definitely been moved around quite a bit, and it's not been easy for a lot of us. So I wish everybody well, say hi, and I will talk to you guys soon, hopefully in a vlog or in a crafting video, and maybe I'll get to the Dollar Tree in the next couple of days. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.